Hi guys, welcome back to a new episode of the PS2 Collector. I am your host Gamer1994, and you should know by now I'm on the hunt to collect every single PS2 game released worldwide. So our official count now is 120 out of 4,376 games, and on this episode it's going to be a conclusion to the Japan series. And guess what? I've got in my collection now a unique controller that I've never seen before. Stay tuned, you do not want to miss this. Right, let's start off with game number 121, and that is Dead or Alive 2. So this game was released for the Dreamcast, the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. Released in 2000 and developed by Tecmo. This is considered one of the greatest 3D fighting games of all time, and I couldn't agree anymore. The visuals, the fighting, the mechanics. This game reminded me of a mixture between the Virtua Fighter series and the Tekken series. The only disappointment with this is this was the only Dead or Alive game on the PS2. This is it. There's no Dead or Alive game after this for the PS2, but however, there was Dead or Alive 3 released for the Xbox, so from then on, Dead or Alive did become an Xbox exclusive for a while, up until the next generation. But yeah, this game only cost me £5. £5 for one of the greatest and most visually impressive 3D fighting games ever made. You cannot go around. Must try masterpiece. Game number 121, Dead or Alive 2. The next game, when I saw this in the market, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, because I've never seen this game before. It was developed by THQ, and as you know, I'm a massive fan of the developer, because THQ made one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. And when I saw this, I'm thinking, whoa, I've never seen this before. And that is game number 122, developed by THQ. That is Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon. For some reason, I don't know why they did not include a dragon in the front cover. If you've got a title with a dragon in it and you don't put a dragon on the front cover, I see that as a missed opportunity. But I digress. So this game here, for me, I've not played it as of yet. If you have, leave it in the comments below. Is this game good, or is it another shovelware? Please let me know. And I only paid about £10 for this. For £10 for a game that I never heard of, I am taking a bit of risk, but I'll see if it's a risk worth taking. Game number 122, Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon. The next game is a Harry Potter game, and as you know, with the Harry Potter games, I only consider Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets as the top 2 Harry Potter games of all time. That's my personal opinion, and this game here was a downfall of the Harry Potter gaming series, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. For me, this game just took what made the first 2 games great and absolutely took that freedom out of it. And for me, this game was a huge disappointment, because I was expecting it to be similar to 1 and 2 and did not deliver. But if you disagree, leave it in the comments below. This game generally goes for a cheap price. I only paid about £4 for it. You can't go wrong. If you're a fan of Harry Potter gaming series, this game's a must-have. Anyways guys, that's game number 123, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Game number 124 is a Japanese exclusive, and that is NHK Global Mayhem. So this game I got in Japan, never heard anything about it. I think you need the iToy to play this game, because when I was booting it up, for some reason I couldn't get the controls to work. But I'm assuming it is an iToy official game, and yeah, so be aware, to play this game you're gonna need an iToy. And with iToy games, the games do come very, very cheap. I only paid about 400 yen for this game, £2.50 for an obscure iToy game. Again, you can't go wrong. And that, my friends, is game number 124, NHK Adventures Mayhem. Game number 125 is a game that I regret not playing, and that is Anubis, the Zone of the Enders. So this is a sequel to the original Zone of the Enders, and this game is heavily anime based. So you're going to see a lot of anime cutscenes, and I'm a huge fan of anime. I heard a lot of good things about this game, and I also heard it had a remaster for the PS3. And the issue is with a remaster is there's so many great games released for the PS2. You just don't have time to visit all the great series that you missed out on, and this is one of them. I heard the sequel is better than the original. If you disagree, leave in the comments below. This game, the cost for it, due to it being very quiet, especially in Europe. In Europe this goes for like 15-20 quid, but in Japan it is really cheap. I got this game for only 968 yen, which is accumulates to £5. £5 for a great anime game, you can't go wrong. And that, my friend, is game number 125, Zone of the Enders Anubis. The next game is another Japanese game, and I think it's Japanese exclusive. Game number 126, Kizna. Now this looks like, I think, a puzzle game. I might be wrong, never played it, but when I saw this game, it looks like it's an iToy official. So yeah, again, if you're gonna play this game, you're gonna need that iToy. One more thoughts about iToy puzzle game. I can't state for sure because I never played with the iToy, because I thought at the time it was quite dumb and it was too basic for me to buy, especially the price they were asking for the iToy back in 2010. I was not going to pay £200 for a limited game basically. So yeah, so this was one of the few Japanese exclusive iToy games, and again, it does come at a cheap price, only 350 yen for an iToy game. And that, my friend, is game number 126, Kizna. Game number 127 is a side-scroll shooter, or those airplane shooting games as I call them, because I don't know the correct term for it. And that is HRV Selga, if I pronounce it right. So this is a 3D airplane shooting game. I'm not a huge fan of the genre, but in Japan, this genre is absolutely massive, because there's a huge fan base there for these type of games. And yeah, I think this game is a Japanese exclusive. I might be wrong, because I tried to find it on the internet, could not find anything about it. But yeah, if you're into your airplane shooters or side scrollers, give this game a go, because it looks absolutely, visually, it looks stunning. And that, my friends, is game number 127, Selga. Game number 128. Now this character and series is a huge hit in Japan. When you go to Japan, this is a mascot you'll see everywhere. It is the face of Japanese culture, in my opinion, and that is the Mobile Gundam series. So this is Mobile Gundam Suit Online. So this has online modes into it, which I find quite interesting. But at the time, especially in the PS2 era, online was at its infancy and is not a huge success as it is today. But yeah, so these games were mainly Japanese exclusives. They very rarely came out in the West. It had to be a huge hit in Japan for it to be even considered for a European release. But yeah, with the Mobile Suit Gundam games, the games do come quite cheap. I got this for 500 yen. 500 yen for a Mobile Suit Gundam game is a huge bargain. And if you have played a Mobile Suit Gundam game before, leave it in the comments below, because I want to know your thoughts of this hidden series to the rest of the world. Only in Japan is where Gundam is successful. In the West and Europe, we do know about it, but it was not a huge hit as it was over there. But anyways guys, that is game number 128, Mobile Suit Gundam Online. Game number 129 is, I think, is a shovelware game, and that is called the Arcade Mahjong. Japanese exclusive, because Mahjong is part of Japanese culture, and it's very often played over there. And yeah, the only time I played Mahjong is on my laptop or my PC when it's part of the Windows apps basically. But other than that, if you do enjoy Mahjong, give it a go on the PS2, because the PS2 game is more difficult than it is on the PC. Because PC the rules are more explained, you know, it's more basic explained. But in this game it's more experienced and it's more like polished in a way, and it has more difficult levels. But yeah, if you do enjoy Mahjong, give this game a go. It's called the Arcade Mahjong, Japanese exclusive, 350 yen. Can't go wrong. That, my friend, is game number 129. And the final game of this series, or on this episode, if I say, is, there you go. The final game of this video is a limited edition. Came in a box today. Open it. It's called the Game of Life X. So this game, I think you have to make decisions, and whether you pick, you go with. And guess what? This game, the only reason why I like this game, it came with a controller that I've never seen before. Check this out, because if you've seen this controller before, I've got to give you credit, because I've never even heard of or seen it. If you look at it now, you think this controller should not even exist, because how basic it is. So basically, here it is, I'll show you. So that's a controller, and it comes with a roulette wheel like that. What is this thing? Like, how do you play? Imagine playing Street Fighter or Tekken on this. Imagine you go to a gaming convention and you playing people, and you pull out this controller. This will send shivers down their spine. Look at it. It spins. Oh, it just came off. Oh, it came off. My bad. There you go. It actually comes off, which I didn't know. But yeah, let's put it back in. But yeah, if you've seen this controller, leave it in the comments below. I'm stunned. Like, how does it even work? I tried playing it. I'm like, what are you impressed? What is the use of this? Like, yeah. But yeah, this cost me a bargain. 15 quid. 15 quid for a game, limited edition, and a rare controller. Absolute steal, and I'm glad that I've got this controller in my collection. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. If you want to know when my videos come online, click on the bell icon below. Anyways guys, until next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care.